Stream on YouTube, so that's where I'm gonna do the watch along as well. I'll turn off the TikTok in a little bit, but yeah. How old are you, bud? 17? I'm 19 years of age, John Boy. Why? Feeling hard, huh? What are you talking about? I answer your question, bro. Y'all just come on here and say anything, bro. What are you talking about feeling hard? You asked me a question, I answered you. Don't worry, Rom, just so better. Nope. Canal, what are you talking about? I'm not avoiding anything. I answered all your shit. Yo, what are those? Appreciate the like, Curb 10. You're my biggest fan, bro. I fuck with you heavy. Yo, what's good, Flex Trave? How you doing, bro? Do you think Barcelona doesn't pay the reps? Yeah, no. Barca are one of the cleanest teams in history. What's good? What's good, Flex Trave? Excited for this final, bro. Good. What about you? I'm chilling, dude. Very excited. Cleanest teams in history. Explain to me Yamal's penalty against Benfica. Explain Cristiano scoring 2 offside goals against Bayern Munich. Me too. I hope United win. I hope Spurs win, bro. I hope they do well. Wait, I'm confused. This guy's spamming at a Barca fan according to his page. Yeah, I don't know, dude. He's a weirdo. 0 trophies? Bro, you literally just went trophyless this year, Lamau. When there was no VAR? Okay, bet. Let's talk about how they canceled the Bayern Munich goal last year because they called offside prematurely, bro. Most rigged club in the world. And they know it too. Bro, Curved, who do you represent? Who is we? Hopefully no dumb build today. Facts, bro. Early decision. It can't be retaken. That's why. Why would they take it early when they know they have VAR? They knew what they were doing. That was on purpose. They knew Bayern Munich were about to score. By that mean Camille? Yeah. Hopefully Camille stays away today. Because it was offside. He wasn't offside. He didn't go for the ball. Lamine Yamal lip dive? What? Remember me? I don't know who. I don't remember you visibly seeking. Sorry, bro. Who are you again? Well, that is the problem with Barcelona fans. They don't know the rules. What are you talking about? That's alright. Let him stay. Man United winning 6-1 today? I don't know about all that. I think Spurs are beating y'all, bro. Flex, get him, bro. Get him. John, we got robbed this year, bro. And I'd rather win it the way that we do instead of the way you guys win it, bro. I'm good. I told you, bro, yeah. Eating turbos, bro. Turbos flamos are good, bro. Robbed, explain yourself. Martin got fouled on the third goal. And on the first goal, there's a Mkhitaryan handball. Yo, they were good. And was my edit good? Dude, your edit? Flex, bro. That edit was very good, dude. I'm impressed. I cannot do some shit like that. That shit is really good. Watch it again. Martin clearly kicks Dumfries. How do you explain Martin getting stepped on? Barca lost focus and Inter didn't. End of story. It's not that simple, bro. It's not that simple. We got robbed. Hey, thanks, bro. No problem, Flex. I'm gonna have to go soon, but not right now. I got a match later. Hey! Good luck, Flex. Good luck. Sounds fun. When does Barca play UCL final? Ha, you're funny as fuck, bro. Next year, dude. Just wait. And Yamal was clearly fouled outside the box. I wasn't complaining about Yamal, but the foul continued into the box. Are they that spicy, lol? Yeah. Next year, FC. Haha. How about this, John? Your club won't ever win another Champions League. I promise you that. In my lifetime, as long as I'm alive, they won't win anything. Not a Champions League, I mean. My cock song, stop being a hater, nigga. Mate, we won 6 for the last 10 years. Yeah, and it ends last year, bro. Like, what are you talking about? It's over. The fuck? Why is that? Bro, I cursed him. I promise you. Trust. Cruz has more than Barca? Okay, cool. I don't care. I don't care. We're gonna see Arsenal win a UCL before we see Barca win? Ha, nigga, you're an Arsenal fan. Shut up. You're not doing anything with cursing, bud. I have a lot of power, dude. Don't come after me after your club doesn't win after 10, 20 years, bro. Be biased, Bellingham or De Jong. I'm not biased, and it's De Jong. Keep laughing, bro. Like, I don't know what is so funny. Bellingham just isn't good, bro. Like, I don't understand. I don't know why it's so controversial to say that. He's fucking shit. Now I can support my idea that Barcelona fans are more delusional than Arsenal fans. Shut up. You miss me so much, don't you, Jaden? I deadass. Yeah, I love you, bro. I fuck with you heavy. It's the final of my tournament today, bro. I hope we win. All right, bro. Good luck, man. All right, I'm about to turn off the TikTok soon, dude. Go to my YouTube if you want to keep watching the live. I do a watch along on YouTube, so if you want to keep watching, go over there. ER is IERREZ, same as the TikTok. Appreciate y'all, bro. Peace. YT better than TikTok, to be honest. Facts. It was only a kiss. Letting me go. And I just can't wait. It's killing me. And I just can't. Did my shorts hack work? No, it was mostly the same, to be honest, but I'm gonna keep using it though. That's very useful, to be honest, because a ton of videos have shorts as hashtags, so. Can I have a link to that music you were listening to? Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, during the stream, I'll send it to you. Oh, shit, they're doing walkouts.
Not just for tonight, but for the season in general, and for next season too. The nerves have to be jangling.
Well, French career and everyone. First thing you've got to say, you listen to James Maddison, the nerves that man has, and he's not even playing this evening, so you can tell it's palpable the atmosphere in the stadium.
Alright, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be back in a second.
Hear each other. So make no mistake about it, those players in the tunnel, as we can see right now, darling, they will be nervous. But that's why they play the game, that's why they're here.
It's a wonderful scene inside the San Mamés, which I have to say is one of the best stadiums in the whole of Europe. It's not the biggest, it's not the grandest, but it's absolutely perfect for an occasion like this one. Manchester United have been here before, and you wonder on a big night like this whether that familiarity might just be an advantage for them. One end of the stadium is white, the Tottenham end, and the other end is completely red. And all we need now are the two sets of players out onto the pitch to get this Europa League final underway. And the fact they're being held in there, and there's Ruben Amorim, and you wonder what's going through his mind, just ratchets up the pressure and the tension.
All right, I'm back.
It does, because I can tell you something, and the boys will back me up. Those players want out there as quickly as possible, and here they come.
So here come the players.
All right, they're walking out. Yo, what flavor soap do you use? I don't even know, bro. I'm keeping it bug. I don't know.
Tonight for the 6th European final between two English teams. The players have walked past the trophy that means so much to so many. You win it tonight, and you hit the jackpot. It's an arena full of nerves, expectation and passion. It's the 54th final in this competition tonight. Will it be glory, glory for Spurs or United?
All right, they're doing the anthem. They're shaking hands. Hold up, I'm gonna be back. Hold up.
Just looking at the players' faces as they line up and listen to the Europa League anthem, you can feel the pressure. And as they shake hands tonight, they're acutely aware of exactly what's at stake. Big hearts and strong minds are needed with so much.
Nigga, I'm not even Indian, Krish. Oh my god, this nigga's corny as hell. Get your lame ass up.
Postecoglou changes 10 from Friday at Villa. Pat Sarr is the only survivor. 3 in midfield for Tottenham with Sarr joined by Bissouma and Bentancur. Club captain Heung-min Son is only a substitute. Richarlison starts ahead of him. Van de Ven plays his 50th game for Spurs. No involvement for Bergvall or Kulusevski despite the rumours. Solanke leads the way with 5 Europa League goals. Two captains tonight, Bruno Fernandes and Christian Romero. Felix Zweier from Berlin in Germany is the referee, and it's his first major European final.
Should I get him out? No, he's good. Actually, do get him out. Yeah, get him out. My fault. This guy's a loser.
Some sweeping changes for Spurs, but only one from Friday at Chelsea for Manchester United. Lenny Yoro is fit to return and replaces Victor.
Thank you.
In the back three. Bruno Fernandes starts alongside Casemiro in midfield. Ahmad and semi-final hero Mason Mount support Højlund. It means Ugarte and Garnacho miss out despite good performances on the way to the final. Diogo Dalot, Joshua Zirkzee and Johnny Evans are back on the bench.
Why is this chat so shit sometimes? And it happens. It's all good.
Well, after so many setbacks and disappointments this season, tonight's the night to change the picture and change the future. It's such a big night for both sets of players.
Yeah, like nigga, chill the fuck down. Facts.
Final. It's the 6th for Tottenham, and both of them have won this trophy before. And by the way, forget the league form because this is very different tonight. And prior to kick-off, while the Manchester United players huddle, the Tottenham players have gone to their end of the stadium to applaud their supporters. That's a nice touch, Ellie.
I think it's a bit of a statement.
Nice donut, right? Sugar? Yeah. It's fucking good, bro.
Players state to their own fans. Doing the get together right in front of their own fans. What a bit of a statement. You made an interesting point earlier on, Dan, and I actually think United probably, it has a little bit of an advantage, a slight advantage having been here and played here. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Whether it's big enough to make a difference, we'll find out.
What a night it is for him. Ange Postecoglou, all the rumours swirling about whether he's going to remain the Tottenham manager. Ruben Amorim, of course, needs to win a trophy as well, so we're all set.
All right, game's about to get off. Hold on, timer's about to go. Timer's about to start.
Europa League final.
I had to go to Japan to play our match. Damn, bro, that's fire. I'm literally in a hotel right now. You're in Japan? All right, game's off. There we go. Tottenham versus United. Let's go. Here's Bruno. Finds Diallo. Flicks it back to Thingy. Here's Maguire. Dogu. Plays the ball long. Here's Mount. Foul for... Oh, no. Offside. Come on, Arsenal. Arsenal are not playing right now, bro. Huh.
Manchester United were here in the semi-final. They won as well. Will that be significant? The last time Spurs were in a major final, it was played in Spain.
I know, lol, joking. Oh, okay. Here's the left back for Spurs. Goes back to the center back. Rasmus pressing. Here's the keeper. Here's Romero. Goes wide to Porro. Pass blocked by Dogu. Throwing for Tottenham.
Overall, it's the third major final meeting between the respective clubs, and if you're a follower of form, the head-to-head form, that certainly favours Spurs.
Yeah, it certainly is. The one thing I want to point out immediately, if I may, Fletch, you look at the Chelsea's position, we're talking about prior to the match.
Dogu heads it to Maguire, who chests it down to Shaw, hits it up.
He is as wide as it gets.
Nice ball.
It forces Mazraoui back in to that position in the right back position.
Good ball through. I don't think he's going to be able to get to it, though. Fuck. Wins the goal kick. Nice job by Shaw. Actually, they call a corner.
But it's the first opportunity, and significantly here, Tottenham are attacking the end where their supporters are in the first half.
I think he's got some justification here, absolutely.
I think that should have been a corner, bro. I mean, it should have been a goal kick, but it's a corner. Yo, where do you watch these games? Because I can't find them. TNT Sports, bro.
First opportunity tonight for the Spurs captain Christian
Yeah.
and for Mickey van der Ven to join the likes of Solanke and Richarlison in the box, and he's going to
Porro's going to send the cross in. Cross sent in. Foul for United. Maguire goes down.
Mickey van der Ven on Harry Maguire. Well, there's a lot more experience of nights like this in the United team. The likes of Fernandes, Shaw, Maguire, Ahmad, all part of the setup when they lost to Villarreal in the final 4 years ago. And Casemiro is the only player in either team to score in a major final. There's Ange Postecoglou. It's a milestone night as well as a big one.
Minecraft Sports. Okay, gotcha. Header won by Thingy. Another foul for United. He goes through the back of Rasmus. It is a foul, to be honest.
He certainly has. He certainly has. He's also been poor domestically, and it goes for the territory. Just getting back to that free kick, Van der Ven was blocking Harry Maguire, so Richarlison could make a run in front of him, but it was a clear free kick. Now we've got a chance for United to put one into the box.
Bro, Kuti just smacked, dude. He slammed Rasmus, bro. Shaw's gonna send the cross in. Luke. Cross sent in by Luke. Maguire wins the header. Oh my God, this one fucked up. Corner for United. These teams are both shit.
Just as a swipe at it, doesn't he? Completely miscues it. Maguire wins the header at the back post. Knocks it into an area. The doggy should do better, actually. Much better.
So Bruno Fernandes, the Manchester United captain, has been such an important part of their journey to this final. is out to take their first corner.
Cross sent in by Bruno.
Goes into
Holy shit, he's on the edge of the box. Shaw gets to it.
Shaw.
Goes back to Mazraoui. Sends it long to Bruno, who wins the header, but it goes straight to Vicario.
Despite the fact he was beaten in the air.
Oh my god, Rasmus got to it. Here's Bruno.
Played it back to Fernandes. Early opportunity.
Trying to find a way to shoot it, but he hits Mount. He hits his own player. Nah, I saw Camille's message for a split second. He said I'm worth a trillion, and she was a fairy low.
Just a bit of
Ha.
uncertainty there from Vicario. Yeah.
United win it back again. Here's Mount.
See at the last minute.
Finds Casemiro. Shaw.
For his defenders to get around Fernandes there, but it's like a little bit of nerves there on that spot.
Here's Mazraoui.
Moment in time.
Casemiro. Maguire. Shaw drops deep.
Any significant-
Decides to go back to Maguire again.
10 of the 11 starting tonight for United played on Friday at Chelsea, and only Pap Sarr
Maguire.
was involved
Back to Shaw.
in the game against Aston Villa.
Sends it long. Nice, Kuti gets in the way of it, but it goes out for a United throw-in.
Like to play one or two, maybe like to edge to get it, but no, I don't think there's any serious advantage there at all, Dan, in my own opinion.
Different approach from the two managers. That was nicely learnt though from Rasmus Højlund. Here's Brennan Johnson.
Bad ball by Johnson. Casemiro with a great ball to Diallo.
To Ahmad.
Nice, Ahmed finds Casemiro. Gets fouled, completely scissored. Pause.
As well, just based on how well they played in the quarters and the semis.
Yeah, I disagree with that. The match was certainly sound. But Tottenham was a little bit of a surprise. I understand why Ange has done it. I mentioned to you pre-match. Possibly sees him as a more effective substitute than Richarlison, for example.
Casemiro finds Maguire. Wide to Shaw. Tottenham are pressing high here. Goes out for another throw-in. Ball's been going out a lot so far. Here's Shaw. Back to Onana. Sends it long. Header one by Bissouma. Here's Richarlison. Nice win by Casemiro. Here's Mazraoui. Throwing for United. Maguire finds Shaw. Sends it long. Nice. Mount flicks it off to Højlund. Well done. Bissouma's grabbing the shit out of him. Nice.
Yeah, better centre forward play. He's not happy, but he gets United up the pitch.
Throwing for United.
Holds the ball in well. Good strength.
It's a Manchester United team unbeaten in Europe this season. Their last 3 wins are in the Europa League. The only games they've won in the last 12 in all competitions. Likewise,
That is
Spurs'
crazy.
2 wins in their last 7 were against Bodo Glimt in the semi-finals.
Here's
The
Maguire.
first time the two sides have
Finds
played against each
Udogie.
other in Europe since a cup winners' cup tie in 1964.
Mazraoui back to Udogie.
And when you widen the head-to-head out, United have
Maguire.
won the last 6 against Tottenham. You've got to go back to 2020.
Dorgu. Here's Shaw. Back to Onana. Udogie. Tottenham pressing high. Here's Onana again. Finds Shaw. Sends it long. It's blocked by a Tottenham player. Thrown for United. No, thrown for Tottenham. Because they hit off Shaw last. He can have it. Pedro Porro. Man United better right now? Yeah. Here's Bentancur, finds Bissouma. Goes back to Romero. Wide to Porro. He can send the cross in. He does. It's dangerous. Richarlison almost gets to it. It's headed up by Mazraoui. Dude, Onana misread that, dude. If Mazraoui isn't there, that's a goal, bro. Corner for Tottenham.
He comes, realises he's not getting it. Good bit of defending, and it had to be. He's got great delivery power, and we've seen it on numerous occasions this season, particularly in the Europa League.
Onana or Ter Stegen? Onana, bro. Definitely.
The Champions League final. He was in goal for Ajax the last time Manchester United lifted the Europa League. So Pedro Porro in front of his own supporters for Tottenham.
Cross sent in by Tottenham. Onana punches out. Here's Bissouma. He'll give it back to Porro, who'll try to send the cross in if he can. He does. It's low as fuck. Mount heads it out. Here's Bissouma. Foul. Lol, Ter Stegen went from one of the best to one of the worst. That bros is like a Disney remake. Yeah. Yeah, dude. He hasn't been good in like 5 years, man. 6, actually, more.
Good punch, isn't it? Had to be as well. I'll tell you right now, Dan.
Here's Kuti.
If I was either manager, the one thing I would be saying to my team, get crosses
Porro
in the box.
sends it long. It'll go all the way to Onana, I think. Nope. Maguire's there. Shaw loses it. They're in the box. Johnson crosses it. Blocked by Onana. Has it again. It's blocked by Maguire. Well done. Shaw gets it out. Holy shit. Biggest chance of the game so far, bro. Bro, and Mazraoui just goes through Richarlison. That's the dumbest foul I've ever seen. Holy shit. That should be a yellow. God damn, he fucked him up. Damn, that was bad, bro. Just goes to the back of him, bro. What the fuck?
Richarlison does well, stands up. How sharp's Johnson here? Maguire can't get back to him, cuts across him. Smashes it across. Good save, good hand again.
Dangerous area for the foul. Oh, it's looking tight. Yeah.
Mistake in there, but he's in a reasonable start, that's for sure.
Maguire's going to have some defending to do here because this is a fantastic position for Porro with his delivery. Johnson, who's the leading scorer for Spurs,
she can't have me.
In all competitions.
Foul in dangerous area. Pedro Porro's going to take it.
He was a real live wire down that side against Luke Shaw.
Porro puts it into the box. Trying to get it out. Richarlison has it. It's blocked again. Corner for United. Holy shit, dude. They are under pressure right now. Hey, 6 likes. Look, we on the race to 10. Hell yeah, Flex. Appreciate you, bro. God damn, dude. Casemiro just messes up. Richarlison has it. It's blocked, and then it hits off Dogu and then just goes out.
Casemiro just hits it off Mount. Richarlison takes a touch and tries to smash it.
Corner again. Here's Porro. Referee's talking to one of the Tottenham players. My friend said you were just a chill guy. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. Porro sends the cross in. Headed out by Maguire. Johnson wins the header. Bro, United player goes down and they call a bullshit foul. Cool. Oh my god. And he's crying. What the fuck?
He gets up early, doesn't he? And the right arm comes across. Catches Dorgu.
Manchester United have won 5 of the 8 European finals they've been involved in. The only time
Son's on the bench, bro. I don't know if he's like healthy to play yet, but he's there.
Spurs have won 3 of the 5 European finals they've played in. It's the 4th time they've reached the final of this competition. They played in 3 UEFA Cup finals prior to the change of name. And the format, the last time they
Onana sends the ball long. Header won by Romero. Bissouma wins it. Shaw heads it to Dorgu. Nice, puts it over Porro. Well done. He goes down. No foul. Another tackle. It goes all the way to Maguire. Finds Casemiro. Back to Maguire. Switches it to Mazraoui. Here's Udogie. Maguire. Shaw
Once again, Man United have the ball.
doesn't know where to go. He's going to go all the way back to Onana. Oh, my God. What is that ball, dude? Shaw almost killed Casemiro there. Here's Bruno. Finds Udogie. Well done. Lenny Yoro. Fuck, I've been calling this nigga the wrong name. Mazraoui switches it to Dorgu. Cross sent in. It's blocked. Goes out. Thrown for Tottenham. Thrown for United. Here's Shaw. Gives it to Maguire. Sends it long. Bro, nice. Dorgu gets to it. Romero hits it out. Corner for United. Well done. Dude, Dorgu did a good job to get to that, man. I thought it was too ahead of him, but he worked hard.
But there was also the chance of him knocking that into his own net. Lovely delivery from Maguire. Smashing pass. Just over the top. Drops it really well.
Nice job.
Dorgu does exceptionally well. And he doesn't take any chances. There are many times that we've seen defenders knock into their own goal here.
Patrick Dorgu made his European debut against Real Sociedad earlier in the competition. Here he is in the same season in a final. Let's see what Bruno Fernandes can do from this latest Manchester United corner.
Bruno sends the cross in. Bro, he mistimes it. Vicario. Here's Ahmad. Goes past one. Has it. Holy shit, they almost scored. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Vicario fucks up. He punches it out, but it's not far enough. He actually completely misses the ball, and then Ahmad goes through one, has it, and it goes wide. Shit.
Was Harry with his left foot. Thought about it there, laid it off well. Little fella does well, takes it back on his right, smashes it across the face of goal. Just screaming out for somebody to attack it.
So close, yeah.
Yeah, it was close, boys.
Just thinking bigger picture here, based on what the two teams have been through this season.
What do you think about AFTV? Hey, I think they're funny as fuck, bro. I think they're hilarious. But they've kind of fallen off in the past few years since Arsenal aren't as much of a banter club anymore. But yeah, they're cool. Richarlison heads it. Nice, Ahmad wins the ball. Speeding forward. And he loses it. Thrown for Tottenham.
It was really nice to see the two sets of supporters coming in together. There's not a great deal of segregation outside. Everybody seemed to be enjoying themselves.
Maguire sends it long.
Supporters were taking photos for Spurs fans and vice versa.
Here's Bissom saying, bro, I don't know why people hate him, but I hate Julian racist to Palestine. He is?
Here's Dominic Solanke.
Why? What does he do? Here's Thingy. Finds Richarlison. Sends the cross in. Not able to get to it. Maguire hits it out. Throwing for Tottenham. Well, what did Julian say, bro? Yeah, you know Saeed TV. Yeah, I know Saeed. I know Saeed spoke for Palestine, right? I'm pretty sure you did. Here's Richarlison. Back to Udogie. Mazraoui wins it, throwing for United. Lenny Yoro sends it long. Goes out for a Tottenham throw-in.
So Lenny Yoro, who becomes the second youngest player to start a European final for Manchester United. Only Brian
Throwing for United again. I mean Tottenham again. Here's Udogie. Yeah. Robbie inside. We're doing an interview inside. Was wearing a Palestine shirt, and Julian said, "Take that shit off, nigga." Damn, why? What the fuck? Here's Richarlison. He gets to it. Nice Poro, but it's a good tackle by Mao. He gets it, and it rolls all the way to Onana. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Onana throws it to Mazraoui.
One thing that does feel significant to me from a Tottenham perspective.
Nice. Diallo wins against Udogie. Goes back to Bruno. Well done. All right. Here's Harry Maguire. Finds Luke Shaw. Tottenham better win this shit. Yeah, same, dude. I predicted them, so I want them to win. I don't know, to be honest, an Arsenal banned our kit maker because he said he likes Palestine. Yeah, I just saw something about that today, dude. That was sad. He has to, like, work construction now as well, and he's older. So, sad, bro. Mount finds Dorgu. Here's Lenny Yoro. Good ball to Mezraoui. Wide to Diallo. Here's Lenny Yoro. Maguire. Wide to Dorgu. Mount. Hits it out. Throwing for United. If Tottenham win, I'll be dead. Yeah, because you're an Arsenal fan, right? So it's like, yeah, the rivalry. Dorgu finds Luke Shaw. Game's kind of calmed down a little bit. Here's Maguire. Finds Lenny Yoro. Carrying. Wide to Diallo. Back to Lenny Yoro. Here's Casemiro. Switches it. Well done, dude. Great job. Here's Dorgu. Cross. It's over everybody. Mazraoui's there to head it, though. It's headed out by the Tottenham player. Here's Diallo. Here's Bruno. Cross. Oof, Vicario gets down to it. Well done. Serious question. Do you hate furries? And I'll tell you why I ask later. No, I don't hate anybody, bro. I don't hate anybody. Vicario finds Kuti. Back to Vicario. Vicario still on it. Sends it long. Maguire wins it. Well done. Bruno finds Mazraoui. Bruno loses it. But here's Shaw. Finds Casemiro. Mount. Foul for Mount. Wait, you don't hate Camille? I don't hate Camille. He's just a loser, but, you know, he's just annoying. But I don't hate him. Because I want it all. Luke Shaw's going to send it in. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. So Luke Shaw holding the high line. Yeah. Shaw sends the cross in. Oh my god, it's over everybody. Ahmad is going to be on the other side almost. Nope. Throwing for United. Bruno gives it to Ahmad quick. Cuts inside. Here's Basuma. Finds Richarlison. Nice. Bruno wins it back. Well done. Here's Mazraoui. Casemiro. Mazraoui. Here's Bruno. Casemiro. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Lenny Yoro finds Bruno. Wide to Mazraoui. Back to Bruno. Takes a heavy-ass touch. Mazraoui wins the header. Here's Ahmad again. Loses it. Here's Udogie. Richarlison. Finds a thingy. And foul for Tottenham. Solanke is taken out by Casemiro. Very tactical foul. Okay, so I asked the furry question because there's this guy called Cutie Clank. And he's a small Chinese. What to say? He's going to get rid of himself? I mean, just tell him... I don't know. Tell him to be himself. Don't overreact. Life is longer than the bad moments. It'll get good again. I don't know, dude. Just try and confirm that not everybody hates him, you know? Here's Romero. Poro. Oh my god, these two teams are shit, bro. Oh my god. These two are fucking bad. I don't know how they made it to the finals competition. Luke Shaw back to Onana. Sends it long. No, I'm kidding. I just want to see what you'd say. My bad. Okay.
Bissouma can dance his way through with the ball.
Nice Bissouma.
Holding off Patrick
Nope.
Dorgu.
Gets tackled. Here's Luke Shaw. Finds Dorgu, who can't keep it. Bro, these teams fucking suck. Oh my god.
I get the impression, just kind of feeling the stadium, that both sets of fans are desperate for their team to get the upper hand and get momentum. It's very nervy in here.
Well, it is. It really is.
And I'll be doing
Slightly better. Looking slightly more of a threat.
Here's Pedro Porro. Gets past Dorgu. He's trying to keep it in. And ball.
That was a handball.
I know where the kids are like this.
If you compare the front threes out there, 37 goals between Richarlison, Johnson and Solanke compared to 23 for Ahmad and Hoyland. The bulk of the Manchester United goals, the 19 from Bruno Fernandes.
Somebody from Fernandes down, really is.
Onana sends it long. Goes straight out of bounds, bro. Holy shit, these two teams. Oh my goodness, man. This is just not a good representation for the sport. I'm keeping it a bug.
No, never. That's what I said to you. If I was Ange or indeed Ruben Amorim, I would tell my lads, particularly in wide areas.
Here's Vicario.
Box, pepper the goal.
Sends it long.
See how
It's
you
ahead of
work
Porro. Dorgu wins the header.
Bentancur jumping highest. Smashed forward then by Porro. Dominic
Solanke's going to get to it, bro. He does. Maguire's grabbing onto him. That should be a foul. I'm keeping it a buck.
Maguire.
He's like fucking hugging him.
Here's
Here's Bentancur. Wide to Dogi. Here's Richarlison.
Richarlison challenged over there by Matt.
Going for Tottenham.
I think that's an opportunity for
Am I actually allowed to say the N-word because I have some black origin? I mean, you're already saying it anyways, bro. Just, yeah. If you're black, yeah. Here's Kuti. Sends it long to Richarlison. Wins the header, but Lenny Yoro hits it. Nice ball to Udogi. Sends the cross in. It's over everybody. Dorgu chests it out.
Touch there off Dorgu, and he didn't need to do it. Tottenham hit the
Corner
corner.
for Tottenham.
In normal circumstances, that's his communication between the goalkeeper and the wide left Dorgu. I mean, all day, just talk to one another. Look, you can see Luke Shaw, he's screaming time.
It's a big night though for him. 20 years of age, he's gone from Lecce to a Europa League final in Manchester United's red shirt. He's had quite a change this season.
I hear you, but
Patrick Dorgu.
if somebody's shouting your time, then take your time. Your teammate's telling you. 18 or 38, darling.
So Pedro Porro with another Tottenham set piece.
Porro sends the cross in. Richarlison, nope. Dorgu gets it out. Headed in by Bissouma. Maguire heads it out. Bissouma wins the third ball. Fourth ball won by United.
On the bench trying to block Maguire from
Bentancur goes all the way back to Vicario. Sends it long. Solanke chests it down. Casemiro hits it forward. Bissouma takes it down. Oh my god, bro. These fucking... Oh my god.
very cute.
These are some trash.
Doggy was going to take it in his chest, just nips it between them, earns a free kick.
Important player to be back, isn't he, for Manchester United? Ahmad, they missed him when he was out. 10 goals in all competitions. He was on the bench back in 2021 when they lost the final against Villarreal. He's that really sparky player out wide that can make the difference, as he has for them in some games this season. Here he is on the ball.
Here's a mad, cuts inside, cuts back out. Cross sent in, it's blocked by Tottenham. Hit out. Throwing for United, dude. Completely spun Udogi, bro. Wasn't even looking at the ball, bro. Holy shit.
Kiss, it was only a kiss. It's good defending from Johnson.
Just in her
Christian Romero's
chest.
down inside the 6-yard box because
Oh.
he took an elbow from Rasmus
Hello.
as this ball was coming in.
I'm gonna say it then in English. Okay.
And the Tottenham captain for now is flat on his back. There he is.
And now Kuti's down on the ground as well.
I don't think there was any maliciousness. It was the centre forward trying to get in a good position to be on the end of the cross, and he just happened to collide with Romero in the process.
It's not the skill, that, isn't it? Doesn't matter what era of football, what year we watch, we love wide men taking fullbacks on, don't we? There we see it, the left elbow definitely catches him there. Look at that down as accidental. Good spot.
Romero's getting up.
Back on his feet.
You don't get it? Okay.
Minutes to play
I'm gonna say it in English.
in this first
I don't get
half.
it. No. Here's a shot.
Luke Shaw.
Goes long. Nice. Mazraoui wins the header. Here's Ahmad.
Now
Bruno sends the cross and it's fucking blocked again, dude. Just nothing's working, bro. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Here's Ahmad, goes past Richarlison, sends the cross in. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. These teams fucking suck, bro. Damn, dude. I see some quality in Ahmad, but then he just blasted over the crossbar on the cross, dude. These teams fucking reek, bro. How have they gone to the final of this competition, bro? Damn, bro.
The iconic clay courts of Paris will be live only on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. Really looking forward to that tournament getting underway.
Vicario's gonna send it long. 14 minutes left in the half.
0-0 here in the Estadio San Mamés in Bilbao. Just less than 50,000 in the stadium. They said that each team had been given an allocation of 15,000, but it feels like they've just about split it down the middle.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Here's Richarlison. Basuma. Sit out, throwing for Tottenham.
It's a game at the moment, though, Ali, that needs a goal. Yeah. Needs a spark, doesn't it? Basuma on the move. No foul. He's still down. Manchester United are carrying on here. With Mazraoui.
Here's Mazraoui, finds Yoro, Maguire.
None of it. Absolutely none of it.
Maguire sends it long. It's ahead of Dorgu. Oh my fucking god.
He's testing that Patrick Dorgu's hamstrings, isn't he? You will see it. Nah, there's not a lot in it. Basuma gets down. Does he catch him there? Oh, he does. I take that back. I take that back. The right leg catches him. Yeah,
I'm sad because my channel is dead, just like these teams. Bro, my shit is dead too. Like, you just gotta build it up, bro. There's no reason to be sad. It's all good. Yeah, but these teams too, they both fucking suck. I don't know how they've gone to this Europa League final. Let me keep it a buck. Both these guys suck. I just can't. It's killing me.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, Mr. Brightside.
And from next
Your stuff is on the rise, bro? Yeah, a little bit.
FA Cup for the Adobe Women's FA Cup with more live games broadcast than ever before on both competitions. It adds to our extraordinary football lineup from August that already includes coverage of the Premier League, the UEFA Champions League, and every match from the Europa and Conference Leagues as well. It's going to be a massive season of football here on TNT Sports.
Hoyland
and Discovery
gets it
Plus.
to Bruno, who loses it. Nice, Mazraoui.
Well, Ahmad's got a hold
Here's
of
Udogie.
his shirt. I think gonna
He's
get
carrying
a
the
couple
ball.
of stops, but it's a decent advantage played by Felix Swire. Then Bruno Fernandes
Goes back, and it's a foul for Tottenham.
given here to Spurs.
Yeah.
If you were to support another team, who would it be? I don't know, dude. I don't like any of these other teams. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like any of these guys. In Spain, in England, in Italy, and in Germany, I don't like any of them. Just Barca, bro. Yellow card for Diallo for grabbing Udogie. It's killing me. Mr. Bryson.
Very clear. You're always picking up a yellow for that.
I know the kids don't do it like this.
Differing opinions there.
So it's going to be Pedro Porro again. He's been the main source of
Porro's going to send the cross again.
So far in this first half for Tottenham with numerous set pieces. You feel if they keep giving him opportunities, he'll eventually get one right.
I'm enjoying watching Van de Ven.
For me, it's Crystal Palace, and not because they won the FA Cup final. I think they were cool, and I like Eze. Yeah, Crystal Palace is a cool team, dude. A very rich history. Lucky that they won their first trophy, dude. Not lucky, just happy for them. Cross sent in. Oh my god, that was bad. Bro, like, Bruno sends it long again. My god, dude. Here's Thingy. Wide to Brendan Johnson. It's past Dorgu, sends the cross in. Here's Solanke. Handball. Yeah, City are bad. I don't think they're bad. I think they'll be back next year, but they're just a bit divided right now because when you win for so long, you just get figured out at some point, and that's just kind of what happened to them. But they'll be back. Bro, I got almost a full beard at 13 and I'm 6 foot. I don't believe that shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I'll fuck with you though.
Played their third final against an English team tonight, having played Wolves in 1972 and Liverpool in 2019. United doing it for the second.
Did you see Marmouche against Bournemouth banga? Yeah, dude, that was a great goal, man. Great goal. Old school, bro. Here's Richarlison. Wow. Here's Yoro. Oh my god, he almost lost it.
Yeah, I get it, but once he didn't come, he's got to give it a shot earlier. Knock it wide, don't take the extra touch. He's wanting to keep it to come, I accept that, but once you go to that, you've got to knock it right away. You can't take that touch.
It's not rare anymore. I guess I believe you, bro. You're the bro, so I guess you wouldn't lie to me, dude.
I think sometimes the two keepers we've got here tonight make their defenders a bag of nerves.
Maguire heads it to Bruno. My god, Bruno goes down again. What the fuck, bro? Fucking pussy sport, bro. All these guys fucking suck, man.
Injuries, kind of niggles. No real flow to it at the moment.
I suppose it's what you get when you've got a match between two teams who have combined to lose 44 games across the various competitions.
This match is just a year 7 match, yeah. These guys are awful. Disgrace to football that this is a European final, man. Maguire sends it long to Dorgu. He brings it down. Here's Shaw. Doesn't know where to go. Here's Casemiro. He can switch it to Lenny Yoro. He does. Ahmad. He can turn. He has a lot of space. Here's Mazraoui. Sends the cross in. It's blocked again. Richarlison will go the other way. These guys should have never got to the semis. Yeah. Richarlison finds Bissouma. No, that's Udogie. United win the ball. Here's Bruno. Hoyland turns, finds Casemiro. Another foul.
That was an interesting one. I thought Udogie might have got fouled there. You can see him looking at the referee, but so far he's been very well marshalled. Hoyland. His arms in the back, isn't it?
Oh my god, bro. These guys fucking stink. Get them out of the game now, bro. Here's Ahmad.
So Pedro Porro
Cuts inside. Has it. Straight to the keeper.
Richarlison just has a word with
My
him.
God, there's another one down, bro.
Richarlison got there, took all the sting off it.
I mean,
Spurs are happy to play.
thank you, play on. Nope, they're actually going to stop it. Wow. These guys are pussies, man. Restart the sport from scratch, dude. Let's get some actual men in here, bro. Everybody's just crying, laying on the ground, wasting time. Disgrace of a European final, bro. This should have never been allowed to happen, bro. Bilbao should be sent to the fucking Shadow Realm for losing 7-1 to one of these teams. Bodo Glimt did what they could, but they're too small. Like, and this is the final that we get because of that, bro. Shit quality, shit players, and they don't even have heart either, bro. They just go down after everything, just wasting time. This is so fucking lame. Obviously, right now these guys are so weak. Let's get Arsenal in here. Yeah, Arsenal will give a better game than this, man. At least some quality. These guys just are just bad.
There's more on the Manchester United bench than there is the Tottenham bench in terms of potential game changes. He's not involved tonight.
40 minutes gone by, no goals.
That was a surprise, was it not?
Vicario finds Kuti.
He's arguably the biggest surprise of the lot. Zirkzee getting back in.
Nice ball to Solanke. Nice by Maguire. Here's Mount. Bruno tries to play it through to Ahmad. Headed out. Here's Dogi. Heads it. Mazraoui. Bruno loses it.
Intercepted goal by Sa.
Here's Sa. Richarlison. Good ball to Bentancur. Sa. Crest in. Goal! Tottenham scored! Let's fucking go! He's probably offside, but there we go! Yes! Finally! Fuck! Some quality. Let's go! There we go. Now we have a final. Let's fucking go. Bro, that was the shittest goal of all time, dude. Exactly what this final deserves. There we go.
Two things. Lovely little run in behind you, into that right back position. Bentancur. Brilliant. Just opens it up a little bit.
Tottenham.
And it's all about the
Brendan Johnson.
puts in with a little bit of pace.
At least some drama, yeah.
Tottenham's top scorer in all competitions. Does what he's done all season. Times he's run perfectly. Might have been a little bit scrappy. That's the run in there that forces people to change.
No, he's onside. He's good. There we go.
He goes in behind. I think Maguire thinks the goalkeeper's coming and he doesn't think anybody's behind him. Unfortunately for him, he's wrong. Well, it's scrappy, isn't it? I think Shaw might even play it awful. But it comes off Shaw there. Does he get a touch? Doesn't matter, really, does it?
Well, I think it might ultimately be a Luke Shaw own goal. You might have called that perfectly, but Brennan Johnson was in there making a nuisance of himself. He got a goal in the semi-final. If he stands, he's got a goal in the final, but they don't care who scored it. Look at the celebrations.
There we go. All right. There's the final. Finally, bro, it arrived. Let's go. Ball sent long. Richarlison wins the header. Here's Mazraoui. Chests it down. Gets past Richarlison. Foul for Mazraoui. Get fucking up, bro. You're losing. Stop being a bitch. Oh my God. He gets tripped. He doesn't even get stepped on, bro. Like, get up. Oh my God. Gets tripped.
Well, what a time to get a goal. Ruben Amorim's having a look where it all went wrong. And right before half-time, Spurs have got the lead. Manchester United behind. And now
Bruno sends the cross in. Richarlison gets it out. Thrown for United.
It's the first time that Tottenham have scored in a European final since Graham Roberts in the 84th minute in 1984, prior to the penalty shootout.
I think it's only fair you let the viewers know I got that question earlier on today.
Mazraoui back to Lenny Yoro. Here's Casemiro.
There's Casemiro.
Wide to Diallo.
It's the Tottenham supporters celebrating for now inside this stadium in Bilbao.
What a time to score. What a time.
Lenny Yoro, Casemiro. Good ball to Bruno. Has it. It's blocked. Well done by a thingy. Van de Ven. Here's Udogi. Finds Richarlison.
Beautiful way to pass from Casemiro, wasn't it?
Blocked. Here's Bruno, sends the cross in. Tottenham get it out. But here's Maguire, still pressure on. 30 seconds left in the half. Here's Luke Shaw. Maguire. Here's Lenny Yoro. Mazraoui back to Yoro. Here's Casemiro. Turns. Finds Maguire. Here's Shaw. Udogi. No, Dorgu. Shaw. Back to Onana. Lenny Yoro. Back to Onana. Here's Luke Shaw. Sends it forward. Rasmus wins the header, but he just heads it out. Thrown for Tottenham. Now I'm seeing Mark Goldbridge's reaction. It's gold. Ha. Is he raging?
It's a lovely little run. That's the run in behind it. She stretches everybody. It moves everybody into that back post position. Maguire, I think, can play it, but he leaves it because he thinks nobody's behind them. There. Could have swung a foot in it, probably. It comes off. Definitely comes off Johnson and goes back the way.
Dorgu, here's Mount. Nice tackle by Porro. Foul for United. They have 2 minutes left. Yeah, Onana mostly. How's that Onana's fault, bro? Mark Goldridge is a fucking simpleton, dude. He's funny, but like that is not on Onana, bro. It's unpredictable as fuck. Bruno sends the cross in. Header won by Porro. Here's Diallo. 1 minute left. Luke Shaw. Cross sent in. Romero heads it out. Here's Diallo again. Sends it back in. Vicario catches it. 1 minute left. 40 seconds.
Communication.
I mean, they're celebrating like they've won it, but they've got 45 minutes of hard work to come. At least. I think that's as much about relief as anything else.
Solanke heads it to Richarlison. He keeps it in. Gets past Mazraoui. Cross sent in. It's over everybody. Thrown for United, and that'll be halftime. Yep, that's halftime. Bet. Alright, shitty final, but Tottenham get the advantage in the most Tottenham way ever. It was a shitty goal, but you know, good for them. Let me see Mark Goldbridge's shit.
Because if you watch it, Bruno's got the ball on the halfway line. We should be retaining possession and moving up the pitch. He looks up, and I don't even know what pass he's trying to play. He's trying to get Ahmad in a one-on-one from the centre of the pitch. I mean, it's not even possible to play a pass like that. You literally can't. You're not Paul Scholes. So he's trying to get it over their defender with backspin for Ahmad, who's running through. It can't be done. And he tries to do it, and then we've lost the ball. And then they go up the other end, and lo and behold, they score a goal. And you know what? Just before that, Ahmad had a shot. Glory boy. I don't know whether you can change this. I don't know whether you can change this mentality. I really don't.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
They're contributing it to themselves. And then, you know what? To compound it, Spurs go up the other end. They'd already put 3 or 4 of these crosses in, by the way. It's fair play to Ange. It's obviously a tactic. They've put about 4 of these crosses in low to the front post. Because they've probably watched an Arnold and realised any cross that bounces around him, he's fucked.
There we go.
Can't get down quickly.
Now we have a final.
And, you know, it's a scrappy goal, but...
Bro, that was the shittest.
Have you seen him raging at Onana? I'm seeing it right now.
In the first
Exactly
45
what this
minutes.
final deserves.
Tactical, that is.
There we go.
So annoying. so annoying, and it's a long way back now.
Exactly what this final serves.
None of us want penalties
There
or
we go.
extra time, but it's a long way back now. It's a long way back. They're playing they're very comfortable at the back, Spurs. We're very, I mean, we've done nothing in an attacking sense, really. I wouldn't even say we've had a chance. Not that Spurs have either, but Ange's got his tactics absolutely spot on. Sit deep, pack the box, pack the midfield, and counter. And they've got the goal. And it might be really boring, but it works. The first goal was going to be key, and they've got the first goal. I won't lie, Mark. I think it's over. I don't see us winning this now, says Dane. Ganacho on for Dorgu, says Charles. I think Mason Mount's got to come off. I mean, I think we're being really honest. Mason Mount went off after 10 minutes. I've got nothing. I've got nothing but not pray. I don't think he's had a terrible game, but I think he's got to come off. He's just not been in the game. And Arna Shaw, Mount useless. We need Ganacho on. Andy. Bruno attempts 2 scoop passes. Haven't shown a full game. Jonathan. Look, in hindsight,
He's probably outside, but there we go. Yes, finally. Fuck. Some quality. Let's go. There we go. Now we have a final.
It's not been a good luxury.
Let's fucking go.
I'll back the manager.
Bro, that was the shittest
and
goal of all time,
paid
dude.
the money, but
Exactly
we're
what this
we're
final
not
deserves.
stupid as fans. We don't just
There we go.
sit there for a week and go,
Goal! Tottenham
let's
scored.
see
Let's
the
fucking
manager."
go. He's probably outside, but there we go.
I understand the Mount and Ahmad selection, but
Are you posting a short or TikTok? I'm posting a TikTok.
And Bruno's dictating stuff.
Flex, are you following my TikTok, bro?
Alessandro says Anana's the worst goalkeeper in United City, but the rest of the team need to look at themselves. No game plan at all. Tyler says Anana single-handedly got us out of the Champions League last year, and now he's going for his curtain call. Serious question: what does he actually do well? I mean, look, I'm not here to. We need a performance in the second half, but it was happening time and time again. Harry Maguire, Yoro, Dorgu, you can just see they've got no confidence in
I don't have a TikTok. I wish I could, though. Oh, alright, bro.
Um,
Because I go live over there sometimes. It's a lot more active.
He doesn't sweep. I don't really know what he's here for, because we bought him to play out from the back and be a sweeper keeper. In that half, he's booted it long, Air Miles FC, and there's a point where Yoro wants him to sweep and he's not there. It's like just not. His head's not in the game at all. I think Luke Shaw's at fault for the goal, by the way. I think he's got to deal with it. But Anana's reactions are slow. They're really slow. We were more focused on falling
Yeah,
down
missing
than
out? No, you're not
so
missing out too
we
much.
fell into the Spurs trap. I think everybody thinks Spurs are going to play high line on the front foot, and they've
Alright.
deep line and countered, and we've just allowed the game to just go really slow, side to side football.
Oh, hold up. I'll be back in a second. Hold up.
What we're trying to do.
Hello. Alright, I'm back.
Too many defenders. Too many defenders. You don't need Luke Shaw in that situation. He's not doing his job. You don't need him.
Letting me go. What's the buzzing? The buzzing was my phone, bro. I had to check something real quick.
Too slow. I think any goalkeeper saves that. He's got slow reactions. That's the problem. It's definitely Luke Shaw's fault, but that ball's moving for a long time. It's just slow. It's just really slow. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd take Luke Shaw off. I'd take Mason Mount off. I'd bring Ugarte on. I'd bring Delo on.
Hold up.
It's a mountain to climb now. It really is. We can do it. We can do it. But it's...
Time is still going? Oh, yeah. I gotta finish that.
Why am I worried? I can see a lot of people in the chat saying, hey, you know, it's 45 minutes. There's plenty United can do. But what worries me is in the minutes before that goal, we started doing the things at 0-0 that will kill us. Like we'd already started with the selfishness. We'd already started with the hero balls, and that won't get us back in the game. That's
letting me go. How do you live stream? I want to, because I want to talk when you're not here. Oh, hold on. Getting one more call. Hold on. I'll answer you in a second. Hello. How do you live stream? I mean, it just it's a button you press on YouTube, bro. And if you have a PC, then you go through OBS and you can go live through there. But yeah, it's pretty simple, dude. If you have OBS downloaded on your computer, you can link it to your YouTube. Shit's pretty simple, I think. Letting me go. Alright, probably 2 more minutes until the second half starts. Well, I got a match now. Have a good one. I'll see you whenever I can. Just tell me. All right, bet, bro. See you, dude. Good luck at your game, man. Have a good one, bro. Okay, what day will you be live again though? Probably next Barca game, so or it could be the Champions League final. Not Champions League final is like 10 days. Yeah, 4 days, probably Barca game, bro. Versus Athletic Bilbao, so on Sunday. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Sunday for sure. Yeah, alright, bro. Peace. Oh, okay. All right, teams are coming out for the second half.
Man United heading out early from the dressing room. What do they need to change and do better?
The intensity has to go up. You got to go out. You got to win these games. You got to go and take the games by the scruff of the neck. A bit of urgency, play the ball forward. You go into a game, you want the keeper to work and see if he's going to be up to standard in a night like this. But first half, I thought both teams are below, and they've got to really step out of Man United if they're going to get their hands on this trophy.
Hello.
Good Spurs be about to end their trophy drought, and Ange Postecoglou fulfilled that promise of always winning a trophy in his second season. They have the lead at half-time. Can they see it
Is this shit
through?
lagging?
Let's rejoin our commentary team. It's back to Ali McCoy's. And first, over to you, Darren Fletcher.
Well, it could be the ultimate mic drop, couldn't it, for Ange Postecoglou if he does win a trophy in his second season. It would be the first for Tottenham for 17 years, the first European trophy since 1984. The fact that Manchester United have conceded first in a game this season is no surprise. The 31st time they've done it, which is the most across all competitions by any Premier League team. But in this competition, Ali, they've been behind 4 times this season.
All right, second half's off. Let's go.
A good team in the Europa League from a losing position.
Well, they're going to have to be, aren't they?
So Spurs have the lead. Brennan Johnson with the faintest of touches.
Here's Maguire.
Just before half-time. Significantly, there weren't any Manchester
Throwing for United. Another Tottenham player down. It's Romero.
No changes made by Ruben Amorim, none made by Ange Postecoglou either. So we were discussing it up here. How long would they leave it before we see the likes of Garnacho out there?
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen him at half-time. Down to Varnish it. Did the other option you thought of bringing Garnacho on him, moving Fernandes up one. But my first substitution of things.
Matt throwing goes all the way back to Maguire.
Well, as we say that, he's now gone out to warm up in front of the Manchester United fans.
Here's Shaw. Sends it long.
Back on the bench.
Rasmus hits it down to Mount. Gets past one. Dorgu hits it out. Throwing for Tottenham.
And it's the Tottenham supporters in full voice away to our right-hand side. White is certainly the dominant colour inside the San Mamés at the moment.
Certainly at the moment, and I think we're both in agreement. We're absolutely ecstatic that Brennan Johnson got a slight touch on that. We're saying he did anyway, it looked like it.
Maguire heads it. Mount hits it to Bruno. Finds Rasmus. Nice. Kuti gets in the way. Solanke loses the ball. Here's Casemiro. Finds Lenny Yoro.
Vicario's had nothing really of significance to
No,
do
he has
in
not.
this Europa League final yet.
Maguire
Have to
going
change.
forward. Mount's going to maybe check to the ball. He doesn't. Here's Shaw.
Luke Shaw.
Tries to play through to Mount. Here's Solanke again. Loses it.
Dominic Solanke, Shaw back to win it back.
Back to Casemiro.
Manchester United now. It's with Casemiro.
Switches it to Ahmad.
Ahmad. Certainly agree with
Lenny
the
Yoro
point of
finds
Gareth
Mazraoui.
Bale that he's looked the most likely to Manchester
Ahmad.
United shirt to make something happen.
Throwing for United.
That would actually take it a step further. I think he's been the brightest player on the pitch, opening 45, mentioned it in comments in the first half, Fletch. You want to continue giving them the ball as early as possible.
Maguire to Ahmad, who finds Mazraoui.
Mazraoui.
Here's Bruno.
Bruno
Back to
Fernandes.
Mazraoui. Well done.
Mazraoui.
Here's Diallo in the box. Cross. Headed by Højlund, but it just goes over.
Rasmus Højlund, it was slightly behind him.
It was behind him, yeah.
His position and they couldn't get either the
Goal kick.
accuracy or power.
Yeah, it's just behind them, isn't it? Tries to duck back into it and just redirect it. Difficult one.
One thing that has caught my eye in the match so far is Richarlison's willingness to get back and defend.
Oh yeah, and Johnson's done it on the other side. And that's a must now.
Vicario sends it long. Header won by, I think that was Solanke. Maguire hits it over. Rasmus might win that. Damn, they go through the back of him. He's down. He got fucked up.
Mickey van der Ven.
Yellow for Van de Ven. Mickey Van de Ven.
The assistant initially waved his flag to get the attention of the referee, but they thought he was too aggressive there, Van der Ven.
Gives him a nudge in the back, doesn't he? There. Quite a painful one, that.
Here's another one, Van der Ven, who hadn't played European football until this season. Here he is in the Europa League final. 50th game for Tottenham as well tonight.
Well, just a different team, Tottenham, when he's on the side. Make no mistake about that.
So Bruno Fernandes with a lot of space to put this free kick into.
Bruno sends the ball in. Headed up.
Be the first man, Bissouma.
Headed out. Here's Shaw on the other side, on the edge of the box. Goes all the way back to Mazraoui. Here's Shaw.
Maguire eventually untangled
Foul for
himself
Tottenham. Wow, that's crazy as
from
fuck.
Romero, and they're still having words, those two. The two
Coutinho and
central
Maguire
defenders
getting into a
right
fight.
into the box.
It's an interesting competition, that one, isn't it? Well, he just throws himself down, doesn't he, Romero? Both got their arms around each other.
Vicario sends it long.
On the road to Bilbao.
Casemiro wins the header. Bissouma just hits it up. Oh my god.
In the quarter
Saw. Casemiro wins it.
That was the one Rio and Robbie quite enjoyed, if memory serves me correctly.
Having been the fella stuck in the middle
Thrown
of
for
the
Tottenham.
I won't forget it for a while.
You had my sympathy.
Plays it forward,
Another dive, bro.
To the free kick over there. Spurs.
Onana sends it long. Great ball to Rasmus, who heads it, but it gets to a doggy.
He's got to take that in. He's got to take it in his chest.
Here's Vicario.
And then play it out wide to Ahmad.
Finds Porro.
Just keeps all about keeping possession of the ball there.
Dorgu almost wins the ball, but he's not quick enough to it.
There's Rodrigo Bentancur. Maguire to Casemiro. In went Patsar.
God, more diving, bro. Like, get up. Okay, it's a foul. Get up.
United back four, dropped deep. He stood where he was, came a little yard short. He should have been played into him.
Maguire with a bad ball. Here's Brennan Johnson.
There's Bissouma.
Finds Bissouma. Just has no creativity. Can't find that ball. What the fuck?
Just looking at the Manchester United
Porro.
players who are having the most vigorous warm-ups down there, you'd say Diogo Dallo and Alejandro Garnacho. Kobe
Oh my
Mainoo's
goodness.
up and about as well.
Throwing for United. Here's Shaw.
There's any doubt.
Back to Maguire.
Looks certainly a stronger bench than Tottenham's.
Lenny Yoro.
Don't see some activity from it very
Ahmad.
shortly.
Finds Mazraoui.
They've got to try and get Bruno Fernandes
Lenny
on the
Yoro.
ball higher up the pitch.
Maguire.
Spurs at the moment have got everything
Here's
under
Shaw.
control, and the fact he's gone with a 3 in midfield is a real advantage to him now. With them on their
Nice
lead.
ball to Bruno. Completely breaks the Tottenham line. Great ball. Almost to Mount.
It's good defending though by Romero. Spotted
Romero
it
hits it
quickly.
off Mount. Throwing for Tottenham.
Key players for United, you've got to get them on the balls, Ahmad and Bruno Fernandes, that goes without saying. Other than that, Tottenham look fairly comfortable.
Just starting to consider the irony of Spurs winning a trophy in Ange Postecoglou's second season and doing it with a clean sheet in the final based on
Header
the number of
one.
goals they
Tottenham
conceded
throwing once
across
again.
the competitions this season.
It's a very, very early and brave shout, that has to be said.
Bentancur loses it. Porro sends it long.
Launched out here towards Richarlison.
Good touch by Richarlison. Gets fucking fouled again. I mean, that's an obvious foul. Like, these players are just dumb as fuck. It's so boring to watch.
Between the ball and Mazraoui, earns a free kick, takes the sting out the game. Nice touch that. Protects it, as you can see.
I don't know how long Ruben Amorim would leave it, but it's been 8 minutes that followed the same pattern of the first half, so it's not been any different, has it, for Manchester United?
As I said, I thought he might make a change at half time. I can understand he has, and he wants to have a look at it for the opening 5-10 minutes of the second half.
Van de Ven sends it long. Richarlison wins the header. Here's Sarr.
Offside.
Offside.
There's perhaps Sarr.
Sarr literally tried to back it up on Lenny Yoro, bro. God damn, these clubs fucking suck.
He does well to get behind, but it's clearly a good yard.
Onana plays it to Maguire. Here's Shaw.
United won this trophy at the Jose Mourinho in Stockholm
Dorgu.
in 2017. Spurs were the first ever
Wide to
winners in
thingy.
72 when they beat Wolves.
Foul for United. I mean, it's just like a foul fest, bro.
Again in 84.
These teams are
As well,
fucking
when they needed
garbage.
penalties to beat Anderlecht. All in all, English clubs
Ugh.
have won this competition 9 times. And it's the team from North London right now with the advantage and the control.
Nice ball by Rasmus. Here's Casemiro, tries to find him mad.
Cleared away by Mickey
Van de Ven just hits it out.
For Manchester United with the ball.
It's not clicking for anybody, bro. Both these teams just reek ass. How is this allowed to happen, bro? Here's Mazraoui.
Mazraoui.
Plays another shit ball, and look at Porro just hitting it up. Oh my god, throwing for United. This is disgraceful football, bro.
Just too much height on it.
Maguire finds Lenny Yoro. Carrying the ball, doesn't know where to go. Here's Mazraoui. Bruno. Shit ball again.
In goes Richarlison. Now Yoro.
Here's Maguire.
Maguire.
Bruno. Luke Shaw. Here's Dorgu. Bro, why don't you just give it to Bruno right there? I don't understand. Like, what's the thought process behind these players? Here's Richarlison. Another foul, bro.
That's not a foul, is it? I mean, he's just thrown himself to the ground there, Richarlison. Then he's handballed it. I mean, the referee spotted that very early.
He's been quite sharp, the referee. He's not missed an awful lot.
Here's Maguire. Lenny Yoro wide to Mazraoui. Diallo.
It's a Tottenham ball.
Bro, it just hurts to watch these teams just continue to fuck up and just not show any footballing quality, man.
The Tottenham fans with every tick of the clock.
I mean, it's just shit, bro. I thought maybe something would switch in the second half since United were down, but yeah, no, these teams just both have no attacking quality, man. Both of them are just awful. Throwing for United.
That might have been wrong as well, to tell you the truth.
Bruno gets fouled again. It's like every 5 seconds there's something going on that's stopping football from being played.
This will suit Tottenham all day.
Oh, I gotta go. Shit.
Looking for Mason Mount, who's got 3 over there, Mount.
Here's Mount.
Kept the ball and despite losing his balance, he prevented it going behind for the goal.
All right, throwing for United again. Hello, hello.
Sharp enough there from Shaw. He's protecting it well. Just going to lose his balance.
Hello, hello. All right.
3 wins over Manchester United already this season for Tottenham. They've got the lead tonight.
Here's Lenny Yoro. Wide to Diallo.
United would lose to the same team 4 times in the same.
Gets in the box, cuts out.
Looking to try and do something about it.
Here's Bruno.
Here's Bruno Fernandes.
Lenny Yoro. Finds Maguire. Wide to Shaw. Sends across and it's blocked. Solanke just sends it long.
Yeah, and I'm not sure it was the right option from Solanke again. I know there's no.
Hello.
But I just think he should maybe pull that in. Take a touch.
Here's Dorgu. Finds Bruno. Tries to play the ball through, but it goes all the way to the Tottenham keeper.
Cuts across well and doesn't use his body well. Just steps across him, doesn't he? Protects the ball and the goalkeeper.
The attendance has just been put up on the big screen. We're just short of 50,000 inside the Sam Mames. I keep looking at the Manchester United substitutes and the Manchester United manager. They are staring at him, desperate to get the call to come on, and he's barely giving them a glance at the moment, Ruben Amorim.
Here's Shaw. Finds Dorgu.
He's got to be thinking about it.
Goes back to Shaw.
He just has to be thinking about it.
Dorgu. Mount spins away from Porro. Oh my god. And they lose it again. Here's Sarr. Here's Casemiro. Finds Bruno. Plays a shit ball. Oh my god. Here's Johnson. Sarr back to Johnson. Carrying the ball. And he dives. Goal kick.
Johnson furious goal kick to Manchester United. The last touch was actually a Spurs one.
Well, this is going to be interesting. I mean, the referee's assistant at Leicestein's got a perfect view of it. And he leans into him, doesn't he? But it's a free kick.
Nice. Dorgu finds Mount. Back to Dorgu. Sends the cross, and here's Ahmad. Takes too much time. Solanke finds Bissouma. Oh my god, they have a 2-on-1 here. This could be it. Here's Solanke. Oh my god, he fucking trips over his own feet. These guys stink. These guys suck, man.
Dear me, I don't want to be critical, but I'm looking at Casemiro trying to get back there. Look, I'm trying to get back. The legs aren't taking him. They are not taking him. And a better ball across, and it's a wonderful, wonderful chance, a wonderful opportunity.
Pretty calm all night. That's Postecoglou. It's an easier technical area to stay in.
Hello.
There's been a lot of shouting and gesticulating from Ruben Amorim.
Certainly a lot calmer than he was in his press conference. And I'm with him in that.
Ball sent long. Lenny Yoro finds Mazraoui.
A little bit more pressure, but it's not necessarily pressure that's causing any concern to Vicaria.
Here's Ahmad. Finds Bruno.
There's 27 minutes.
Turns. Finds Casemiro. Wide to Dorgu. Dude, just play it to Shaw there, bro. Here's Casemiro. Dude, 11 behind the ball, bro. These Tottenham players don't give a fuck. Here's Lenny Yoro. No shame in their game. Here's Maguire.
They're well organised though tonight. There's been a really nice defensive shape about.
Wide to Ahmad.
Up against Richarlison.
Tries to put it past Richarlison, but he reads it well. Sends it long.
Bruno Fernandes, that's going to be a throw to Spurs.
Bruno hits it out, throwing for Tottenham.
He just drifted the defensive side of Ferdinand there. That was trouble. That's just body strength, isn't it? A mismatch there.
Manchester United have had the same 5 substitutes warming up now for about 18 minutes. What do you think Amorim's seeing at the moment, which is preventing...
Look, Richarlison goes down.
Because you said to me you've
Oh, this is it, bro. This is the top of the sport, man. This is the saddest shit ever. What a terrible representation.
United supporters, and it's understandable because they're not seeing too much in the way of hope out there from their team.
They are.
And they're going to have to make the change here. So Richarlison's night is done, and the club captain Heung-min Son, who must have been disappointed to not make the starting lineup tonight, he's coming on to replace him.
Richarlison coming off for Son. Son's coming on.
Particularly in a defensive sense, and on comes the man who's second on the all-time scoring list in European matches for Tottenham Hotspur, Heung-min Son. His 454th match in Tottenham white. That's a foul by Udogie on Ahmad. I didn't think that Postecoglou would be the manager to make the first change.
No, neither did I. Certainly not after 45 minutes.
Shaw wide to Thingy, sends it long.
Launched forward by Patrick
Kuti
Dorgu.
heads it down.
Chance for
Bissouma
Rasmus Højlund with
finds
Romero
Bentancur.
behind him.
He's not getting any change at the two.
Nice job by Dorgu to read that. Finds Ahmad.
They've been really good at that though, haven't they? Getting knuckles around the ball, yeah.
Yeah.
So the yellow for Bissouma.
Son just catches him there, doesn't it?
What is he doing, bro? Give him a red for that shit. I'm gonna keep it a bug. What is he doing? Why does he have his hand on the ball? It's not even his ball, bro. I don't understand. Bruno sends the ball into the box. Straight to Vicario. Oh my god, he actually loses it. Holy shit, off the line. They have it again. It's blocked. What the fuck?
Managed to survive, but what about that from Van der Ven?
Dude, how the fuck did that happen, bro?
Van der Ven still down in the back of the Tottenham net.
They have a Tottenham player still down, bro. Holy shit, that was it. That was their chance.
My initial reaction again, Dan, I think Højlund's got to score. I mean, your goalkeeper, you've got to talk to the centre-back. You've got to be screaming at the centre-back.
Ali, that's an astonishing clearance.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I've no idea what the goalkeeper's doing, but for Van der Ven to get back and clear that, look at that.
It's a fantastic clearance. Two things, though, I'll stand by them. Goalkeeper should do better, and I actually think Højlund should score. But, as you say correctly, tremendous defending.
Well, he's back up and about. It's more disappointment for him. But Mickey Van der Ven, what a clearance. Now they're going to make changes. Joshua Zirkzee and Garnacho have been called back to the bench eventually by Ruben Amorim. And I've got to say, the other three are still out there.
Alright, Xerxes coming on.
And Manuel Ugarte, but two attacking players
And Garnacho.
sent on here by Manchester United with a little bit more than 20 minutes of this Europa League final still to play.
Ahmad loses it. Here's Bentancur, finds Van de Ven. Goes all the way back to Vicario. Sends it long. Maguire wins the header. Bissouma wins the header.
On by Sarr, straight into the face of the Manchester United number 5. Casemiro out to
Here's Dorgu. He just has no speed to get past anybody, bro. Like, I don't even know what he's doing. Here's Shaw. Back to Maguire. Lenny Yoro. Wide to Mazraoui. Back to Lenny Yoro. Here's Maguire. Here's Onana. Finds Yoro. Casemiro. Great ball to Mazraoui, dude. Well done. Switches it, but it's not good. Here's Pedro Porro. Oh my god, dude. This is bad, bro. Son wins it off Ahmad. Nice job by Ahmad to recover. Casemiro finds Mazraoui. And they call a foul again. Alright, Xerxes and Garnacho coming on. Mount should be coming off. He comes on for Rasmus? No, Xerxes coming in for Rasmus. And then Garnacho in for Mount. Right, there's just no way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Here's Lenny Yoro carrying the ball. Finds Mazraoui wide. Lenny Yoro. Bruno. Good ball to Mazraoui. Diallo. Yoro. Maguire. Luke Shaw. Wide to Dorgu. Back to Shaw. Maguire finds Lenny Yoro. Xerxes finds Mazraoui. He can switch it.
Bruno Fernandes has got it.
Holy shit, Bruno just puts it wide.
And that's the first sight of
Okay, that was
goals
close.
tonight, the Manchester United skipper.
He makes a great run forward. Gets too much on it. He'll be disappointed. He'll be angry with himself for that. Watch his run. There he goes. Nobody picks him up. Porro's got a decision. You're right. Does he come across and mark him and leave the man behind him? He didn't do either. Poor execution of the header for somebody who's capable of doing a lot better.
Having Xerxes on the pitch, though, does give you that. Just
Yeah.
dropped into a nice position. Nice layoff, and that set up the chance for them.
And the problem that Van de Ven and Romero...
Bruno wins the header. Here's Casemiro.
Drop into that area.
Sarr hits it out. Here's Maguire.
They'd rather be Hoyland to mark Fletch. They've now got somebody that will pose them more problems with his movement. Might not be as quick, might not run in behind.
Garnacho switches it to Lenny Yoro.
But we'll give him a different problem, the two of them.
Wide to Ahmad.
I think
Yoro.
It's also worth pointing out as well that there's been a real practical
Back to Maguire.
look to Tottenham tonight. Defensively,
Oh, solid.
been a lot
Yeah.
deeper, good shape. The vulnerabilities that have plagued them all season haven't been there tonight.
Throwing for United.
Wonder whether Garnacho can
17
really
minutes
play
left.
just to spark Manchester United into
Here's
life.
shot,
He's scored
finds
all of the
Maguire.
European games this season, but he's only scored once.
Garnacho chests it down.
Here he is in possession.
Goes at his guy. Goes past Porro. Sends the cross in. It's straight to Vicario. He catches it. Well done.
Because that's into the gloves of Vicario.
Mr. Brightside.
Just takes him one
Coming
step
out
over.
of my cage and I'll be doing just fine. Gotta go because I want it
Easy,
all.
relatively easy for the
Throw
goalkeeper.
it up with a kiss. How did we end up like this? It was only a kiss. Vicario sends it long. Bruno flicks it. Here's Xerxes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno finds Garnacho. Well done.
Looking out towards Garnacho all the time now, and he's up and
Cuts
up
inside.
against Porro.
Has it. Holy shit. Good save by Vicario, dude. Good job by Garnacho. Well done.
See the difference?
I can't believe he's only just come on the
No,
pitch.
I cannot, but see the difference? You get somebody in a wide area wanting to take a defender on and get a shot at goal. Just through Porro's legs. It's the last thing Porro needs, is somebody running at him for the last 15 minutes. And it's everything United need.
So Bruno Fernandes out to take this Manchester United corner.
Bruno sends the cross in. Headed out.
Good header away.
Here's Diallo.
By, Christian
Back to
Ronaldo.
Bruno. Back to Ahmad.
Gets it on now to Ahmad, who looking to get
Nice
away.
touch by Johnson. Corner for United again.
No, he didn't.
It's building up for United. They're looking all right.
Basuma and Son allowing them to run off him. Lovely little ball. Two of them shouldn't get split by that. Let on nutmeg. We enjoy them.
Into the final
Bruno sends the
15.
cross in.
Fernandes whips in the
It's
corner.
past everybody. Here's Shaw on the edge of the box. I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Great close.
Yeah.
Back to Mazraoui.
Sapsar was there in a flash.
Good ball to Bruno.
By Batshuayi to
Here's
Bruno Fernandes.
Casemiro, but Tottenham can counter. They win it. Here's Son.
Doggy, who wants to sprint away.
Nice by Dorgu. Wins it.
Dorgu. It's clicking into life now, the final.
Yeah, but Son can't lose that ball there. He cannot
Here's
lose
Shaw.
that. He's want to give it left to the Doggy. Who certainly won't
Wide
be
to
back
Garnacho,
in
bro.
the
Give him a
run.
good pass, bro.
Back
What the
in now.
fuck is that shit?
Alejandro
Here's Garnacho. Finds Shaw.
Manchester United looking better. Shaw waits over. Has he given a penalty? Given a
Goal kick.
I just looked
Oh,
where
I was
his
with you, mate.
where he was
Bro, I
pointing.
almost thought he gave a penalty for that shit.
And I
Yo.
think there were Manchester United fans to our left who
Yeah.
thought the same, Ali.
I wasn't sure.
15 minutes left for
I was
United to
not
do
sure
something
when he
here.
pointed. That's one. It's a great tackle, but Son can't. He's got to get rid of the ball earlier there.
It's outside the box anyways.
I'll tell you. I'm not sure that's not a free kick.
He's outside the box, isn't
Yeah.
it? It wouldn't have been a
Yeah,
penalty,
but-
but there's certainly no touch of the ball there. Yeah. It was just the mannerisms of the referee.
I'm not sure it wasn't a free kick anyway.
Spurs have got
Vicario sends the ball long.
So a defender coming on for them.
Header won by Thingy. Goes all the way to Lenny Yoro. He'll find Shaw. He does. Go wide to Garnacho. Give him a good ball. Dude, Shaw is giving him some slow-ass passes. And Garnacho is trying to go at his man quick, bro. Fucking give him some shit he can work with, bro. I don't even like Garnacho, but he's the best player on the field since he's come on, bro. Actually causing danger. Here's Yoro. Finds Diallo. Lenny Yoro. Back to Diallo. Lenny. Bruno. Tries to pass the one between lines. Isn't quite able to find it. We try again. Switches it to Shaw. Casemiro. Tries to play it to Xerxes or Dorgu. Throwing for Tottenham again. They'll just waste time. It's in their hands. 12 minutes left. It was only a kiss. How you end up like this?
Well, they're taking off the goal scorer, Tottenham Hotspur. And Brennan Johnson is going to leave the field in Bilbao. And if the full-time whistle blows with the scoreline at 1-0 and he's the goal scorer, then he's going to write his very own chapter in this football club's history.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just a touch there. I want to give him it anyway. Well done. He earns it for attacking that area. I mentioned before, Darren, he's done it all season, ball going down the left-hand side. That's exactly where your wide player on the right should be. Coming in at the back post, arriving.
So they've gone to a back five, Tottenham now. Christian Romero in the middle, Kevin Danso on the right, Mickey van der Ven on the left, and now Udogie and Porro become wing-backs. Although I doubt they're going to be venturing forward too much in the last 11 and a half minutes. The emphasis now on Manchester United to find a way through.
It's going to be a 5-4-1, isn't it? It's not going to move, is it really?
Here's Lenny Yoro. Finds Mazraoui.
Counter here and there.
Casemiro sends the cross in.
By Casemiro.
Headed out by Saw.
By Pap Sarr. Feels as though those Tottenham supporters all in white behind Vicario.
Luke Shaw finds Garnacho.
Barrier behind the keeper at this stage.
Casemiro.
Casemiro.
Might be required because it's going to be a long 10 minutes. I think.
Lenny Yoro.
Yoro.
Ahmad. Casemiro. Cross sent in again. It's headed out by Van de Ven. Here's Garnacho.
Here's Garnacho.
Maguire. Casemiro. Yoro.
Everybody has a defensive job now for Tottenham Hotspur.
Here's Ahmad. Mazraoui.
From glory.
United throwing.
Solanke's position.
Throws it into Ahmad.
20 yards out.
Sends the cross in. Headed out by Van de Ven.
On by Solanke.
Headed out again by Solanke. Here's Maguire. Finds Yoro. It's all United now, bro.
That is a long time to be doing that.
Mazraoui about Yoro. Here's Casemiro. Maguire.
The Tottenham fans trying to sing them home.
Casemiro.
Less than 10 minutes to hang on. Time
Wide to
running
Diallo.
out. Here's Ahmad. On it goes to
Mazraoui cross.
Then a cross.
Headed out.
By Bentancur and then by Van der Ven.
Here's Yoro.
Yoro.
Cross it across everybody. Here's Garnacho on the other side. Finds Bruno on the edge of the box. Finds Garnacho again. Cross, it's blocked. Bissouma hits it out.
Smashed away by Bissouma. They're not bothered where it goes, they just want it away.
Couldn't get his half yard there, Fernandes. Wanted to hit it with his left foot, couldn't get
Luke
it.
Shaw finds Dorgu. Here's Bruno. Wide to Garnacho.
Garnacho.
Well done by Porro to win it off him.
Over there by Pedro Porro.
Finds the ball to Solanke. Well done. Spins away.
It's everything they need
Oh
to
my
do.
God, what the
He's done
fuck?
it quite brilliantly. The
Here's
defense
Son.
forward. Son
Nice job by Mazraoui to win it back. Here's Yoro. Well done.
in the circumstances.
It is, but I'm not sure Son should go in there, Darren. I think Son should pull away to the back post area.
Here's
That's
Bruno.
what he's trying to do.
Finds Garnacho. Back to Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes
Cross. Goes all the way to Vicario.
to Vicario.
It is a good challenge, but I think it makes it easy for him. I think he
Last 10 minutes, bro. This is it for United, bro. Their chances of Champions League football is going away.
Three more finals coming up. The Women's Champions League final on Saturday at
Look at his
4
waist,
o'clock
man.
on TNT Sports 1 between Arsenal and Barcelona. Next Wednesday from 6:30, the Conference League final, Real Betis against Chelsea. And then the Champions League final on Saturday the 31st.
Maguire wins the header.
6 o'clock, TNT Sports 1.
Here's Son. Back to Bissouma. Finds Son. Sends it long.
Arena in Munich. Manchester United are about to send on Diogo Dalot.
Maguire.
Maguire.
Finds Ahmad, but it's not a good ball, bro.
That was
Here's Son.
harder than anything else from the big central
Sends it
defender.
long. Nice job by Yoro. Good patience. Needed it right there. Here's Maguire. Finds Shaw.
Tottenham win tonight, they'll get the trophy.
Garnacho.
Their 150th victory in European competition.
Garnacho.
Alejandro Garnacho.
Back to Shaw.
There's
Bro,
only
same
Joshua Zirkzee in
dates.
the box there, really, so they can't just cross
No,
it, can they?
absolutely.
Here's Mazraoui.
Obviously, Hoyland, the natural number 9 off the
Here's
pitch.
Ahmad.
I suspect we're not too far away from Harry Maguire going centre forward.
Fucking loses it. Oh my god, Tottenham can counter here.
And now they can come the other way.
Here's Udogi.
Solanke's dead in his feet, look at him.
Nice, Xerxes. Well done. Wow, that's not a foul. Holy shit, he got the ball.
Yellow card here for Joshua Zirkzee.
He's not happy. Just watch Solanke there, Darren. He's trying to get support.
He got the ball. Wow, that was bullshit. That just killed United's momentum, bro. 7 minutes left for them.
For 84 minutes.
Got to say, Ali, I expected a lot more from Manchester United tonight.
Yeah, I've been disappointed. Yeah. Cuts inside there, Zitzer comes across, catches him there. If I was going to be quite frank with you, I've not been that overly impressed with the game. It's been pretty tense. There's Dalot coming on now.
And they're coming on for Mazraoui.
There's not been a lot of quality in the game, Darren. I don't know whether you agree or not. I won't bother Tottenham right enough if they can hang on.
Well, they've got a bit more than 5 minutes plus stoppage time to fulfil the dream, Tottenham, to make up for what's been such a disappointing season in so many ways. But if they qualify for the Champions League, win their first trophy for 17 years, the Tottenham fans won't give a monkeys about what's happened over the previous 9.5 months.
Son sends the cross in.
Swings it in.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Sar almost got onto the end of it. Holy shit.
Kevin Danso.
Yeah.
Danso. Okay.
Unfortunate thing, the way the kick was taken.
Dalot finds Euro. Casemiro. Maguire going up front as well now, too. It's his time, dude.
Have to get on with it. Lenny Yoro.
5 minutes left. Euro finds Xerxes in the pocket. Here's Diallo.
Second half, Garnacho forced the save from Vicario, and there was that brilliant clearance off the line from Mickey van der Ven as well. But there's just not been sustained opportunities and pressure for Manchester United. Richarlison looks on.
Bruno sends it long.
In it goes to Maguire.
Oh, dude. Casemiro just had to leave it for Maguire.
The time you don't see Harry Maguire coming back. I think he stays up the pitch here from now.
Vicario just holding the ball down.
Also don't think he's going to be sending a Christmas card to Christian Ronaldo.
Something going on, dude. They're fighting again. This shit's funny as hell.
Lost there.
They've been at it all night, those two.
He's just going a little bit early, isn't he?
Spurs have got a problem because Udogi's been down. He might be feeling the pace of it. He's back on his feet now, but he might be cramping up the left back. That's how close Danso was.
Yeah. Udogi's been up and down that left-hand side. Understandable. Mentioned earlier, Solanke. Which is always feeling a little bit.
He's been doing Udogi's on the left, hasn't
I like
he?
it.
Vicario sends it long.
Go there, but I like it.
Here's Casemiro.
Tottenham
Sends it
don't
long.
touch it.
Here's Xerxes. Cuts inside. Has it. It's blocked. Here's Dallo.
Again, though, they've defended so well in situations like that, Tottenham.
Really did. I think it was Bissouma.
Ahmad.
Excellent. can see Maguire.
Lenny Yoro finds Shaw. He can go wide to Dorgu. Here's Shaw. Sends the cross in straight to Vicario, bro. It's over. These guys aren't making shit. 3 minutes left.
If it was near the box, there they're at it again, those two.
England, Argentina in the World Cup next summer.
Okay, just in front of you there. He's read the situation, Van de Ven out. He's never getting a penalty for that. Maguire. He's a little bit frustrated.
Well, there we go.
Foul for Tottenham. Romero's just diving on the ground.
Romero, it's been coming. A yellow card for Maguire.
Maguire gets a yellow.
I think Romero might go up sometime tomorrow morning.
My God. Yeah, they're just going to waste time.
There's absolutely no justification for him to be lying down like that. Like, come on, Christie. You're the captain of Tottenham. Get up.
Well, he's being looked at, Romero. Richarlison's acting as a cheerleader down below and whipping up the crowd. Kobbie Mainoo's ready for Manchester United. Archie Gray and Jed Spence ready for Tottenham. I think the reaction of the Manchester United fans after this game is going to be very, very interesting, based on the lack of clear opportunities generated, the fact they've not really turned up in any way, shape or form tonight for them, Ali.
They're making some subs.
Again, I don't think it's been the
It's
best
it.
fight we've watched.
That's it. It's over.
Disappointed in some of the quality we've seen, but United puffed and puffed and have been. It's been a bang average performance from them so far. Tottenham won't care.
So Archie Gray for Pap Sarr. Here's the first change. Archie Gray has gone from the Championship with Leeds United last season to a major European final. And we're also going to see Destiny Udogie, who's been struggling for the last 5 minutes or so, replaced by Jed Spence. Patrick Dorgu of Manchester.
20 seconds left of normal time, but there'll probably be a lot of added time, so. Vicario's about to just send it long.
So we're into stoppage time, and at this point we don't have confirmation of how long. He's going to tell us now. This is what matters to Tottenham supporters right now. 7 minutes.
Here's Son.
That's going to be a Manchester United ball. 7 minutes, Ali, so there's still time.
Throwing for United. 7 minutes left.
Plenty of time. Well, they're going to have to get it up there into the pitch.
There's an argument going on down below as something's been said on
Something's
the
going on.
United bench. The fourth official's alerted Felix Wyatt to that. He's coming over and he's going to show a yellow card to someone.
Yellow card to someone on the bench. I think it's Lindelof.
Down there. A lot of work. Maybe it's Victor Lindelof. I don't know.
Looks like it.
Yeah. It certainly looks like Lindelof. Yeah, it's Victor Lindelof. So yellow for him.
Casemiro finds Dallo. Back to Casemiro. Shaw finds Garnacho.
Going to have to get in the box to Maguire at some point.
Finds Dallo.
There he goes again, moving the other side.
Diallo. Here's Xerxes. Ahmad. Tries to find Garnacho, but it just doesn't go through. Garnacho, go to your side, bro. Like, what the fuck? Just not helping over here. Dallo sends the cross in. Header by Maguire. Goal kick. 5 minutes, bro. Tottenham are about to win the worst final in the European history. Holy shit, this is trash.
Seen Maguire so many times benefit from that. He does get his head to be fair to him. Comes across the defender.
I mean, when you look at it now, with what, 5 minutes of additional time still to play, when you think about the respective seasons they've had, we probably should have expected a final lacking quality, because that's been the story.
Damn, United fans are crying. Damn.
From a
Tough.
Manchester United perspective, but they're only 5 minutes away from tears of joy at the other end.
Yeah.
Foul for Tottenham. That's it. 4 minutes left, bro.
Both managers of both teams would throw caution.
That's about to be it.
But the game, effectively, Tottenham won't bother, as I said to you.
Ugh.
Who played him with a sense of fear more than anything.
Celebrations have started at the Tottenham end. It's an entirely different story at the other end of the sandbanners.
Here's Bruno.
Can Manchester
Find
United
Shaw. Let's go.
find inspiration from somewhere?
And I just want some excitement, to be honest.
Defend what they've got.
Need that man in the ball further up the pitch.
Here's Lenny Yoro. Finds Dallo.
Ahmad, who's been very quiet in the
Ahmad.
second half.
He's wanting Dallo to be around him, wasn't he?
Lenny Yoro. Finds Maguire. Nope, that's Bruno. Here's Shaw.
Shaw.
Wide to Garnacho.
Garnacho
Cuts inside. Cross.
delivers the ball in towards
Headed out. Shaw finds Bruno. Hits off Porro again. Bruno switches it to Ahmad.
to Ahmad.
Cross.
Cross into the danger.
Headed out by Tottenham. Hit out again.
What a great defensive header.
Onana finds Bruno.
Either side of him, Dan.
Here's Yoro.
It was.
Yoro. 3 minutes to go.
Wide to Ahmad.
Dallo.
Dallo finds Yoro. Cross sent in. It's headed out. Here's Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes.
Gets past one. Wide to Garnacho. Cross sent in. Oh my god.
For a goal.
They just can't do shit right now. Here's Bruno. Garnacho.
Garnacho.
Finds Yoro.
Yoro's thinking about
Has it. Goes way over. Wow, that's shit.
behind Vicario's goal. And that's cheered.
2.5 minutes left. That's it.
Who's going to be really pleased with that? That's Christian Romero. I can't believe that ball he played out from his own defence. Yoro's just leaning back, isn't he? Gets over it. This is a header. Excellent header. He's got Xerxes in front of him, Maguire behind him. He's got to get it right, and did.
When you think about it, Ali,
2 minutes left, bro. This is it.
the opportunity to get
United aren't going to score here, bro. It just hasn't been their day. It's over.
next season if they win it, and that's going to change what they can do in the summer transfer window, but it makes the road to redemption that much longer for United.
Of course it does.
Has to go forward. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Onana finds Shaw.
Before half-time, the difference, the match-winning difference at the moment for Spurs. Shaw towards Dallo. Flicked on.
Dallo heads it to Ahmad.
Plenty of red in the Tottenham penalty area.
Here's Dallo. Sends the cross in.
Plenty of spin. Casemiro's in there. So is Maguire. Here's the
Casemiro goes down.
What are you going to do? He says no penalty.
Referee says no penalty. 1 minute left.
He was adamant, wasn't he? Adamant. Wasn't a lot of
Here's Bruno.
players have got to say.
And by the way, he's been strong.
Oh my god, it's blocked.
He has.
Here's Lenny Yoro.
Play. Final minute.
Here's Ahmad. Dallo. Back to Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Here's Bruno.
Fernandes.
He's just trying to find the space to shoot, but he can't find it. Here's Dallo. Cross sent in.
It's costing.
Holy shit, what a save by Vicario. Holy shit, that was it. 30 seconds left.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what
Here's Yoro. Bruno.
The Spurs players can barely watch. What a moment for the goalkeeper. Shaw thought he'd equalise.
Here's
30 seconds left.
Dallo.
Dallo.
Cross sent in.
In it goes again. Shaw jumping again.
Here's Bruno.
Away.
Sends it in.
Joshua Zirkzee trying to get there, but his international teammate Van der Ven denied him.
Dalot cross.
Cross, they'll get
Corner.
the corner.
This will be it.
Should have timed his run perfectly. I think it's a save the goalkeeper should make. But he just attacks it perfectly.
I tell you what, Ali, it's slightly better because his weight's going the other way at the start. Well, this is it, now or never.
Here we go.
Now or never.
This is the game.
Corner for Manchester United. Amad Diallo to take it. And as you'd expect, there's all kinds of tangling in the middle.
Goalies up, everything, it's all happening.
Everybody's off the Tottenham bench. They know that if they survive the corner, they'll win the Europa League and qualify for the Champions League. This is the moment. The Tottenham fans hold their breath. Amad delivers. Onana was in.
Holy shit! Goal kick.
Garnacho. And the chance for Manchester United is surely gone. It's
you would
surely
think so.
Tottenham's night in Bilbao, and they believe it now.
Has to be now. Has to be. It's a good header. Basuma, I think it is with a header.
I think it might have been Casemiro. They both went for it. Casemiro and Garnacho. It is look Casemiro.
Yeah.
Damn, goal kick.
Communication. Got to be it, hasn't it? Surely.
This is it. Wow, what a disgraceful final this was. All good though.
The Tottenham players and staff are ready to celebrate. The supporters too.
Tottenham are champions, bro. They finally win a title. They finally win a title. Fucking disgraceful final. One of the worst finals I've ever seen. But good for them. They deserve it. I mean, neither team deserved it. I can't believe the sport allowed this to happen. Good for them. Hope they celebrated hard. United are finished.